What's going on, guys? JT here and welcome back to the channel. Last night Mufasa the Lion King opened in theaters, so today we're going to be reviewing the movie, so let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so Mufasa the Lion King is officially in theaters, and of course this is coming after the live action version of Lion King we got a couple years back. Was a massive success for Disney, racking in $1.6 billion across the globe, and it was a huge hit. And one of the biggest question marks that we always had about the Lion King was, what is Mufasa's backstory as well as his relationship with Scar? And this is really the purpose of this movie, was to dive deeper into that relationship between these two brothers and what went wrong along the way. But I did really enjoy how they told this story. It wasn't just a flashback and we just got to see Mufasa growing up and what that story was. They did it in a unique way, with the way the Lion King ended with Kiara being born. She's now a couple years old, being babysat by Timon and Pumbaa, and Rafiki's telling this great story about her grandfather and how he became the Lion King. And it was just a really fun way to tell this story. Of course, we got some comedic relief throughout the film, going back to present day, hearing Timon and Pumbaa cracking jokes during the story as they continue to learn more and more about Mufasa and Scar and how this relationship developed. And obviously the characters in present day know how this story ended up unfolding. Honestly, for me in this movie, Rafiki stole the show. I loved every time he was on the screen. Endless amounts of great quotes and just learning more about this crazy monkey that we got to learn and love in the original Lion King, and of course the live action version as well. But it was really cool to learn, how Mufasa met Sarabi, and of course dive deeper into that Scar and Mufasa relationship of these two brothers that loved each other so much, and then learning what went wrong and created a massive rivalry between the two in the animated version. I thought the soundtrack in this movie was pretty solid. I thought it would have been even better as an animated movie overall across the board. I think this could have been an incredible animated film, and I think these songs would have hit better in an animated version rather than, real life lines singing it and not really getting that emotion and showing that facial expressions and different things you can do in cartoon rather than, of course, with a real life lion on screen. But I thought they were pretty catchy, and I was definitely bobbing my head and dancing in my seat to some of the songs throughout the way. So overall, another solid soundtrack by Lin-Manuel Miranda. I thought the overall story really started slow, but I really started getting into it, and it really got emotional at some time, just seeing these connections and bonds between the characters. And then, of course, knowing in the future what goes wrong was really a fun, interesting thing to follow. It definitely leaves the story open to continue with another new story of a character in the future, so we'll see what they end up doing with that. But overall, the movie was a 7 out of 10 for me. I thought it was a lot better than I originally thought from the trailers going into it. I was open-minded and actually really enjoyed sitting there and watching this story played out. So in the comment section below, let me know you guys' thoughts on the movie if you've seen it already. If not, let me know when you're going to go see it. And as always, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And we'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.